This is really exciting. This is something you've probably never seen before, a jet dragster. And here's the man who owns these jet dragsters, Darin Bay. Where are you from, Darin?
Portland, Oregon.
Fantastic. Well, it's great to have you up here in Canada. And will you kind of give us a tour of the jet dragster? First of all, where does these engines come from?
They're come out of an early, late style corporate jet, early style corporate jet. We hot rod them, build an afterburner, spin the engines about twice the speed they're supposed to go, dump a lot of fuel into them, and make a hot rod out of them. About a 1,200-pound car, 6,000 pounds of thrust, 10,000 horsepower, and she gets down the track about a little over 300 in about 5 seconds flat.
This car is called actually the Incinerator. We're going to find out how it incinerates things as we move to the tail section and find out what that jet engine looks like. Okay, we saw the front end. This is the action end. This is the business end right here. Darin Bay, tell us about the engine.
Well, right up here, it's a Pratt & Whitney J60. Right here is what we call the compressor. It makes all the cold air. We like nice cool days. It brings in all that cool air, something that can thrust out. We call this the combustion area where all the fire is going on. And this is the serious fire. This is the afterburner that we craft back at home in the shop. And this doubles our horsepower. We take it and thrust. It comes from 3,000 pounds of thrust to over 6,000 pounds of thrust in full afterburner.
Oh my God, what kind of fuel does this thing burn?
We actually run straight diesel. We run straight diesel and probably run on perfume if you wanted to.
Now you do the quarter mile, a straight quarter mile, and including the burner show at the start, how many gallons do you go through?
We run with the burner show, and with the full run, we run about 25 gallons per run.
So that's about 100 gallons per mile.
You're quick on that math, but that's right.
So it's almost the same as a Hummer, but it's still a little bit more economical than the average Hummer.
Just a little bit.
Now, one thing is, I've seen pictures before of jets where what they do is they chain an old car to the jet and they melt it down. How does that work?
We did that once before, about 10 years ago. I don't highly recommend it, but we had it with our Jet Funny car. We will attach a chain to it, about a 15-foot long chain. We will go and put it in full afterburner, and you blow that thing apart. You'll have that thing where there's no interior left, the car is gone, you don't even recognize it once we're done with it. We'll cut the car right in half.
How long does it take to cut a car in half using this jet engine?
Yeah, it's about a 3-minute ordeal.
So it's a lot better than using a home jigsaw then. We should all have a little mini one we can use at home.
I'll bring it over.
Fantastic. Well, if you ever get a chance to see Darin Bay and his flame show, you don't want to miss it. The Black Rat, the Incinerator, these guys flat out rock.